Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. So for today I got in the new Cold Moon palette from Ensley Reign Cosmetics. So if you want to hear my thoughts on this palette, see a look, swatches, all the things, then please stick around for today's video and make sure you are subscribed before leaving today. So first I'm going to show you this palette up close and personal. This palette retails for $72.22. You can use my discount code, it's BRITTANYRAE, to save some money. As of right now, this palette shows that it's up for a pre-order, so if you would like to buy it, you do have to wait the amount of time before the pre-order is ready to ship. I am in love with this color story. I'm a neutral lover, and these fun elevated pops, it's like neutrals with a twist, so I cannot wait to play with this palette, swatch it. I know y'all have already seen the swatches, but I haven't swatched it yet, and I can't wait to use it on my eyes. And while I'm using this palette, I also want to go over some notes that I took down just about Ensley Reign in general that I just want to have a discussion with you all. So let's dive into it. Sorry if I'm out of breath. I think I'm getting sick. My husband came home from work sick, so you know what that means. Everyone's gonna get sick now, so I'm just kind of like difficult breathing, coughing, all of that kind of stuff. So look how beautiful this palette is. I love the mix of shades in here, like some of the grays, almost like sagey greens, the pinks, the mauves, the browns. I am excited to dive into it. I think I'm just going to do Winter Rose. It's kind of like a peachy, pinky neutral shade. And then maybe work in some of these browns. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. I did take some notes so I wouldn't lose my train of thought, because there have been some, I want to address the elephant in the room. Like, y'all know I always keep it 100 on my channel. If I love the brand or not, I'm always going to be honest with you and share anything going on that I think is important information to know. I don't want to just ever do a review and not address things that I think, you should know that's important information. I did buy this palette myself. It's no surprise. I really enjoy Ensley Reign's formula. I have a few of their palettes now. I have a few that are on the way in shipment. I enjoy the brand, what can I say? But there have been, it's come to my attention, some issues that I wanted to talk about. I'm not even kidding, I actually have a list. Okay, so first I wanted to go over the private label. I'm not the best at applying makeup and also talking, chit-chatting, but it is what it is. So yes, whenever they launched over 2 years ago, initially they were private labeled. So their older palettes are, as of right now, their current eyeshadow palettes, they are not private labeled. I don't know when that transition happened, like which palettes are, which palettes aren't, but all I can say is like their newest ones are not for sure. Private labeling isn't like the bad thing. It is when brands aren't transparent about it and they mark up the price. So with that being said, whenever you see a private label formula with a insanely outrageous price, that's when it's like unethical and not moral to overcharge your customer. So that's when it's an issue. I don't know, I didn't follow the brand when they were private labeled, but that I'm glad that they are being transparent. And like I said, you can look at their Instagram post to see everything they wanted to say about it. I'm going to reach in with Transformation. It's a cool tone shade, beautiful gray. So I do like that they addressed that information, because if you don't address it, people are just going to say whatever and it's just going to run, unless you say your piece. The next thing I wanted to go over is let's go over the packaging. So the packaging, I personally like the aesthetic of the brand. Don't get me wrong, I think it's cute, but I know it's not for everybody. But it comes down to Ensley Reign, and they also, I'll pop up a comment. I don't know if my friend wants me to post her name, but if she does, I'll link her in the comments. But so Ensley Reign is in a little bit of hot water right now because their artwork is actually generated from AI versus them paying for their own artwork or creating it themselves. So people have issues with that because their price point is so expensive. So people have issues with AI for moral reasons, because they're taking artists' artwork, like compilation on things like that, and then selling it. So Ensley Reign, obviously they did pay for this artwork, but it's through an AI company. I don't know much about it. I'm not here to give you my opinions. I'm here to give you the facts and kind of lead you in the direction of the brand, so that way you can find out more information to inform yourself. Like I said, I enjoy their pictures, images they use, but at the same time, I wish they did pay an artist. Kind of like, I'm just going to use the palette in front of me. Unearthly, for example. See their packaging, how it has this little person, creature, whatever on it. They paid an artist for this, so they didn't use an AI company. So they always give credit to the artist, you know. So it's like the extra step, the extra money that went into the luxe experience. And it's no secret that I'm gonna go in with this light mint shade, not mint but like sagey green. It's no surprise that the Ensley Reign is a very luxurious price point, and I always go back to like the Pat McGrath fiasco of when she launched the Star Wars mothership and it was just slapped with a sticker. It's like you're paying 125, 30, whatever dollars for a luxurious experience and you're just going to slap a sticker on it. Well, I feel like people are thinking you're paying 72, 80, whatever for a palette, and I think like after shipping, like possibly up there to $90 for a palette, and you don't want it to be AI generated. You want some more love, energy, time, money into the packaging. So maybe that's kind of where people are coming from. Also, like moral standards as far as like just people taking like AI taking artists artwork, things like that. I don't know enough about it. I'm just kind of giving you all the gist of it, and you can go. I'm sure it's all the information's out there. I'm just going in with this this beautiful purple now. I love this shade for blending out the mattes, and this one is so pretty. I want to go in with Garnet and add a little bit of brown into this look and deepen it up a bit. And also, I will say that I've heard that they have been deleting comments. They've never deleted any of my comments. No one, like, I didn't like seek out anyone. They didn't like say, hey Brittany, they deleted my comments. It's just I've been seeing it on people's stories on Instagram, things like that. So I wanted to note that also because I know a lot of people have very strong opinions whenever brands are deleting comments. I can understand it if, oh, that matte is blending out so well, if a brand is like being attacked or like someone's just being nasty. It's not constructive criticism. I can understand whenever brands delete comments like that if it's just like pure hatred, you know, or if like they're coming for their customers, like just trolls in a way. But whenever someone's given like constructive criticism, things like that, or they're just expressing their opinions or having, you know, genuine questions on the brand, that's when I'm like, okay, let's not delete comments. But I have no context as to what comments were deleted. It's just been like whispers floating around. So I'm just here to share with you all that. Do with that what you will. And now about their affiliate program, because that's another elephant in the room. So it's no secret that brands do affiliate programs, and a lot of brands do not give creators their affiliate earnings. It's stated that maybe it's just like for your subscribers, or you can earn in-store credit. So what Ensley Reign does, like you could sign up to be an affiliate program. You just go onto their website and you type in all of your social media platforms, and then they like do an overview, and then they will accept you kind of like that, and then you will see all the terms and agreements. And what they do is, so they don't like send you information, or they don't send you money through PayPal like a lot of affiliate people or a lot of affiliate brands. They do an in-store credit situation. And then if you surpass the sales of 5,000, like if your affiliate codes have equaled the amount of $5,000, then that is when you will kind of like transition to that PayPal system. I'm going to go in with Mother's Night. It's like a little bit of a cooler tone brown, and just mix that in because I think it is so pretty. Oh my goodness, these shades all look so pretty with one another. It's like a neutral lover's dream. Okay, so for the shimmer, I know this is kind of like brown mauve, and you could be very, very like monochromatic, but I kind of want to go with this one. It's so pretty and blue and pink and sparkly, and then I might do a little bit of this one. I don't know yet. I don't know, they're all so pretty. Do you see my dilemma? But anyways, the reason for me filming this and kind of going in depth, I just really wanted to share with you all what's going on, like the beauty community, what I'm hearing, what people are coming to me. Because whenever I have subscribers, followers come to me like, hey, like what's going on? I just, you know, I want to address the elephant in the room, and I don't want to be biased. I just want to give you the facts, and you do with that what you will, because at the end of the day, your money is precious. Okay, I'm going in with Snow Crystal. It is chunky and squishy and flaky and beautiful. It's so pretty. But it was also really important for me to share with you all my experience with the brand, because I've been hearing other people's experiences, and I want to share with you all like my experience. So whenever I've always been intrigued by Ensley Reign, because I mean, hello, I love sparkly eyeshadow. I'm obsessed. Look at all the palettes behind me. I love eyeshadow palettes. Anyways, so whenever I tried the brand, I won their giveaway. I fell in love with the Twisted Tea Party. The formula was next level, captivated me, just like mesmerizing, you know. Beautiful mattes, beautiful shimmers. I love the packaging, just me personally. Enough to where I bought several other eyeshadow palettes. And then I noticed that the brand owner, or like the brand whoever runs their social media, they are very supportive of smaller creators. I'm going to go in with that, I don't even know how to pronounce it, like the pinky one I showed you. Oh, this multi-chrome, so pretty. I'm just going to layer that on top of what we have going on, because why not? I'm going to do some blending with Cold Moon while I share with you all my experience. Always take a mental note of brands that are willing to watch smaller creators' YouTube videos, share on their stories, acknowledge that we post their palettes. A lot of brands ignore me because I guess they don't care, things like that. Like if you can't even take the time to like heart it or just acknowledge it, it's like the little things. And Ensley Reign, for me, and I've seen it, they are very supportive of smaller creators, so that means a lot. I've had several questions over the time that I've been following the brand. I've always just sent them a DM, and they are so fast to respond with any questions or concerns that I've ever had, and they've always been really sweet, get to the point, they answer it, like they didn't like dance around. So I do respect that as well. I just want to share with you all my experience. I've always had amazing shipping experiences. Sometimes it may take a little bit of time, but it's always been worth it in the end, which I can appreciate. Even if it's a pre-order, everything has been shipped like within the time frame that I was supposed to get it. So I have never had a bad experience with the brand. To tie in a little bit of the pinks, I want to go in with Aurora. Ooh, it's like a pinky gold shade. I'm going to put that a little bit in the outer corner. Oh, this is so reflective and soft. Okay, this one's beautiful. I don't even know where I'm going with this look. I'm just layering on all of these beautiful shades. So for the inner corner, I think I'm going to go in with Wolf Moon, the silver, and maybe just like a touch of this one right here. Let's see. I wish there was an iridescent shade. I'm such a sucker for iridescent. I mean, it's not like I don't have a ton in my collection, but just, you know, pros and cons. I would love me iridescent. I'm just going to put a little bit of that one on. It's still pretty. I'm just not someone who reaches for a lot of silvers. But it will do the job, I must say. So I'm going to finish a few things off camera, and then I'll be back to show you the finished look, maybe do a live swatch, and then share my thoughts on this palette. Okay, so this is the finished look. I like how it came out, really pretty. And then in the waterline, I added this melt liner in the shade Rich Brown. Let me show you in the mirror so you can see the shifts. I mean, that's why I love their formulation. I want to turn down the brightness so you can see all the sparkles. There you have it. The hollow chromes, the shifty shades, just so yummy and beautiful. Let me show you the shift again. Like, look at that. How beautiful. So pretty. I want to swatch a few of the favorites that I was mesmerized, because like I said, I haven't swatched it yet. But like, I just want to play just a little bit with y'all. I'm just going, they're so beautiful. Okay, I'm going to swatch for that Art Divine. Let's do it. Wow. Okay, let me just blend it out now. Dang. My camera battery just died, so sorry for that. Just cut right there. Look at these. Oh, they're so pretty. Look at that. Just wanted to show you kind of live how beautiful they are. Let me get my mirror. Maybe it can show you a shift. Look at that. Jeez. How pretty. Okay. With that being said, I'm going to zoom you out now, and I'm going to give you my first impressions on this palette. Okay, so let's talk Cold Moon. Also, this collection had like a lip gloss, single shadows, all of that kind of stuff, but look, I couldn't buy it all. I just really wanted to get the palette because I think it's so pretty. It was shipped in this beautiful box right here, so your palette is really protected. I do like that. This is the first time I ever bought a palette from them, and it didn't have one of their beautiful stickers. I wanted to note that, so I guess it's not with every purchase, so I did want to note that in case you are expecting stickers. I know people don't care, but I actually love stickers, so I just wanted to mention that. It comes with a sleeve for your palette. Also, And this is a beautiful packaging. And then the color story. I love the color story. I think it's perfect for everyday. It's perfect. I'm not even kidding. It's like an everyday neutral palette, amped up, elevated with a twist. Like there's colorful shades in here. I wanted to share with you all because, like, you know, I love the formula. The mattes are pigmented, easy to work with. The shimmers are shimmering. Like, I love them. I wanted to pull out my Bella Beaute Bar palette. Let me just move all that stuff over. This is the one in my collection that I thought was most similar. Some of y'all said you wanted to see comparisons on like maybe a palette I already have in my collection, to maybe to save you some money. So I'm just going to hold these two up if I can. This is a Smoky Glam palette from Bella Beaute Bar. Okay, they're different, but like I could see some similarities. But these shimmers in the Ensley Reign palette are just... they're next level. They have some holochromes or shifty shades. But I will say, like, some of these up here are very beautiful and shifty, squishy, wet, yummy, all the things as well. So I did want to note that if you have this palette in your collection and you're wanting to save some money, maybe pull this one out and give it some love. Maybe mix it with some of your indie singles, because you could get some of these really pretty shifts with that color story. But yeah, so I love the packaging. I love the color story. The formula is really nice. It came well packaged. Now, as far as like everything going on today that I addressed, I just wanted to say I was very happy that the brand finally addressed the private label situation. They were transparent. The AI artwork, that's kind of based off personal, I don't know, ethical reasons. Like, I just wanted to give you the facts so you could do with that what you will. I personally think that for the price point this brand offers, I think that they can definitely, you know, hire an artist and have their artwork done by an actual artist. But that's just my personal opinions. The affiliate program, that's kind of a big uproar right now. A lot of brands don't pay creators. It sucks, but like, it is what it is, you know. And then the deleting comments, I haven't seen it, but I've heard of it. So I don't know the context of that, so that's a little unfortunate. But that's kind of, let me see, and just my experience, I've had a positive experience so far. But like I said, I'm always going to be real 100 with y'all. I'm always going to address the elephants in the room that some creators may not want to. Yes, it makes me uncomfortable. Yes, it makes me a little nervous just because I don't like discussing things like this, but it's important, you know. I just like to come here and escape, play with makeup, but at the end of the day, this is important stuff that I think that you should know at the end of the day. Will I keep purchasing from Ensley Reign? Probably. It's just, they are so expensive. And with that being said, like, I just kind of want to do like constructive criticism for a moment. If you're going to charge this amount, I would love to see a mirror. You know, a mirror. It's a must for me, but like, it is what it is. I managed, even though it was a little difficult. I just love a mirror in my palette, what can I say, especially when I'm paying this luxurious price point. And then the artwork, I would love for them to hire their own artists to create their palettes. I think that that would be amazing, but that's just kind of my lasting opinions that I wanted to know. I'm probably forgetting so much because I was busy taking care of my husband because he's sick and just trying to keep the house in order, so I didn't get to write down all the information. But I did want to share with you all everything that has been brought to my attention. I'm never going to come on here and just act like oblivious to everything going on around me. I'm going to share with you all the information as always. I did get the Flower Moon palette delivered, so I'll be playing with that one at some point this week. But I think that's going to do it for today's video. We can have an open discussion in the comments. Just be respectful of each other. Be respectful of the brand. Constructive criticism is fine. I just don't want like any like attacking, because at the end of the day, this is your money. It's like you get this little precious check every week or every month or whatever, and then it's like the bills get taken out. Then the groceries get taken out, and it's like you're left with just a small amount that you have to save or do other things with. And then you get the choice, like, do I want to buy makeup? And then there goes more money. So, you know, this is a luxurious brand, and I think that you are able to spend the money however you want. This is personal preference, so I just wanted to provide the facts, and then you do with that what you will. But that's going to do it for today's video. Wherever you are in the world, I hope you're doing well. I hope that you are healthy, happy, and safe. Stay beautiful. Bye, guys.